Hello, everyone. This is the Insert Title Show, and I'm your host, Wolf Strive. On this episode, I'm going to be talking about Tomb Raider Legend. Now, I was very pleasantly surprised by this game. I was expecting it to be kind of a mediocre, kind of a boring game, but it actually turned out to be a pretty damn good game. I thought it was going to be a lot like the old Tomb Raider games, a lot of puzzles and not a lot of action and stuff, just running around. Da, 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 da. But actually, they had a ton of action in this one. There's tons of shootouts. There's some great motorcycle parts where you get to drive a motorcycle for a good while. I mean, there's a lot of good action scenes in this, and there's also some pretty good puzzles in it. It's a very good combination of action and puzzles. And the game itself, I mean, the gameplay is pretty good. I mean, it's antiquated. I mean, it plays much more like an older PS2 game, but at least it's got some action in it and stuff. And yeah, it's a surprisingly very good game. Now, the game came out in 2006 to commemorate the 10-year anniversary of Tomb Raider 1 coming out. So that was pretty cool. And this was a pretty big seller. I mean, it sold like 4 million copies. So this was a pretty successful game. And it's got a lot going for it. Lara Croft is a complete badass in this one. Yeah, very different from how she was in the Tomb Raider reboot. But I guess she's in like her mid to late 20s in this one, so that's probably why. She's kind of been there and done that by now, so yeah, she's definitely awesome. And the soundtrack is very, very good in this one. I really like the soundtrack in this one. A lot better than the soundtrack in Tomb Raider reboot, so that was pretty nice. You get to go to a lot of places in this one. I think you start off in Bolivia, you go to Ghana, Peru, Kazakhstan, England, Nepal, Tokyo. I mean, you go all over the freaking world in this one, so that's really cool. And this was a very, very good game. I was very pleasantly surprised by it. So, yeah, if you haven't played Tomb Raider Legend and if you like these kind of games, especially Tomb Raider games, you've definitely got to try it out. And the story's very good too, so I mean it's really cool. The story deals with kind of the disappearance of Lara Croft's mother and stuff, so that's pretty interesting. And I would say the game's got probably one of the hottest female villains in video game history. I'm talking totally, wow, definitely smoking hot. And there's a lot of cool stuff, like a lot of the King Arthur legend and stuff in this one. So that's pretty cool. It's just a really freaking cool game, really fun, and it's definitely a surprise hit for me. So check it out.